So I'm Dajue. I usually go by DJ. I'm from Lima, Ohio. I just graduated from Lima Central Catholic, and I will be a freshman at Xavier University this fall. I actually found the Federation of UMADAOPs through a summer job. So I was just looking to catch some hours, make some money when I was like 15, and it turned into an entire career in youth-led prevention, which I loved and was not expecting at all. Been an interesting set of activities. It's mostly been, well, my junior year was like a whirlwind because I was like missing school to go here, and my teachers would look up and be like, "Where's Dajue?" And one of my friends would be like, "Oh, she's in DC today," or "Oh, she went to Flint," or it just opened up opportunities for me to pursue things I was passionate about that I didn't know that I had such a passion for. It's kind of ruled out what I didn't want to do as a career, but also expanded me in what I do want to do. So it's given me a creative outlet. My favorite trip that I've taken was the trip to Flint, Michigan, just because it's not what I wanted to do. I'm really big into service and community things, and especially at going to a Catholic school, we have to do so much service, and it was more like every year I was doing service because I was required to. Even if I did enjoy it, it was the same thing. I was doing vacation Bible school or volunteering at Heartbeat. It wasn't something that I really found a passion for until I took that trip to Flint. And I think because I didn't want to go so much, I was like, the water's not good there. Like, I don't want to stay. I don't want no parts of that. Like, I'll help from here. And I actually got talked into going, and when I went, it was such an eye-opener that when I came back, I found a way to continue to help the organization that we were funding while we were there. I actually wrote a service paper, which I made way lengthier and way detailed than it had to be, and I would pass it out to every major department head in my school and made sure they were giving to that organization and that they were teaching their classes about the organization because I had such a passion for it. And the lady who started the organization, Bottles for the Babies, she had such a passion for what she was doing. It made me not hate the fact that I was up at like 6 a.m. and don't drink the water USA. Yeah. An open mind would be the best thing because I've been to the leadership trainings, and I recently got to go as not a youth but as an advisor, and that was a whole different experience that I actually loved. But just to be open to every experience that comes your way, just because you never know what you're gonna take of it. And especially for me, I was never the really popular girl. Like, I had friends, but not necessarily outside of school. And being in youth-led and the different programs that youth-led has branched off to me has really given me lifelong friends that I actually talk to outside of the programs that will plan a trip because we're all from different cities or different parts of Ohio. We'll find a central location and make the trip for each other, and it opens up business opportunities as well. Those friends just are gonna go just as far as you in life because they have the same passions and they're strong in their convictions just like you are. So it opens up many opportunities, not just like friend-wise or college application-wise, because youth-led boosts the heck out of my college applications. I would say there were a bunch more of opportunities. I had my passions and things that I were very strongly interested in, but I had no outlet for them. And a summer job turned into 4 to 5 different organizations that I was just jumped into, and I immediately made connections, and it immediately gave me an outlet in a way to not only learn, but to teach others what I had learned about things. So not only prevention, but youth mental health, and as further than that, adult mental health, and how the two are correlated with substance abuse and how they go hand in hand and how one can be the causation or the correlation of the other. One important thing would just be knowing a leader isn't, like you said, always the head of the group. Just knowing that a leader also has to know how to work with other leaders and how you need to either take that step forward or take that step back for you guys to be the best group that you can be. I think a big one would be adapting to your surroundings, because I transferred from the youth and the youth program to an advisor during one of my trips, and that kind of threw me back because I'm used to interacting with youth as a youth leader, but on the same level as them, not so much being in charge of them. And the way I would react to things as a youth kind of changed as to how I would react as an advisor, and how you have to kind of know your settings, know your surroundings. Favorite memory? That would be, we went to CADCA just a few weeks ago, and we took all the kids skating, and I just like seeing how much fun they had and seeing how hard everyone laughed when I fell, because I have not been skating in 10 years. Jessica Mays, that would be my mentor, and who really pulled me into youth led, who forced me to be comfortable when she saw that it was best for me, even though I was like, this lady's crazy, I don't want to be here, I'm just going to sit here in her car and go to these meetings. And she's become like family to me, and she really helps me out.